Working with symbols in Illustrator can save you a lot of time, but without knowing exactly how they work, it can be sometimes frustrating to use them. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to use them, and then in the next video, we will also have a look at the symbol tools. So first of all, what do I want to achieve here? I have all these stationaries, and I have the company logo. I would like to place the logo on each of these designs here, and I would like to also make sure that if I need to, I can make changes to the logo easily, which will then be applied throughout the whole design. So essentially to have them all interconnected. That's exactly what symbols can help you with. So there is the symbols panel, which you can get to from the window menu, symbols. And all you have to do to define a new symbol is to simply drag whatever object you wish to use as a symbol. So once I let go, I get the question, what do I want to name this? I'm just going to call it shelter logo. And here's the important question. If you are using Creative Cloud version of Illustrator, you can choose between dynamic or static symbol. If you have this latest version, I would recommend to normally use dynamic symbol because it has certain advantages to a static symbol. So I'm going to click OK, and there is my new symbol that I just created. The way I can tell that even the original object here is a symbol is that I select it, and here on the top is going to tell me that it's a symbol, dynamic at that, and then it is an instance of shelter logo. Now I don't have a couple of features here that I would normally get with something that is not a symbol, but I get additional options like editing the symbol, breaking the link, resetting, and replacing. We will have a look at all of these one by one. But first of all, I would like to show you how to reuse the symbol that we just created. You just simply drag and drop it into your design, just like that. Now I'm going to make it smaller, so I hold down the Shift key and I'm going to adjust it in size. And I think for that leaflet, that's going to be a good size. Maybe make it slightly even smaller, something like that. All right, now let's copy this onto here. Alt click and drag, make it slightly bigger, then Alt click and drag again and place it onto that element. Again, try to center it, make it slightly smaller, and then we can also drag it down in here, make it smaller, and then once more Alt click and drag to duplicate. And this is the first time that it's going to be a bit of a problem, because the background of this stationery is the same as the outline of our logo. So what can we do there? Well, first of all, I'm going to use the outline view, that's Command or Control Y, to check where the elements are. And then I use the direct selection tool to click on the object or the element that I wish to work with. So if I press Command Y again, I can switch back, and I will be able to use my swatches to make amends. So the current selection is this color, but I can choose white instead. And the same goes for the top of the building. I'm going to use again white. So this is already a slightly altered version of the logo, but because we are using a dynamic logo, the original one actually uses the same color as it was before. So although they are both instances of the same symbol, so if I select this one, it says instance, and then this one says instance as well. Thanks to the fact that it's a dynamic symbol, it actually keeps these still connected even though I made some amends to the colors. So that's a brilliant feature. And once you have one of them customized, you can just simply duplicate it and place it onto the other part. And now we can experiment with what happens if we make changes to the actual source. So what I can do is select any of these instances and choose Edit Symbol. That will ask me this question. I can just click OK. So if I want, for example, to change the text, let's say the company name or the brand name changed to Lodge, I can just type that in. And once I go back to editing the actual design itself, you will see it will update everywhere. And not only that, but it even remembered the different color versions on this instance and on the other instance. So you can tell how much time you can save with using, so you can tell that you can save a lot. So you can clearly see that you can save a lot of time by using symbols and avoid doing repetitive tasks when you have to reuse elements in your designs. If for some reason you want to disconnect one of these elements from the symbol set, you can select it and just simply say break link. Another useful thing to remember is how you can quickly reset a symbol instance by using the options bar, and there is the reset button. Clicking on that will reset it, not only the colors but also the size of the symbol instance. And in case you are using multiple symbols, you can even use the replace feature to swap a symbol instance out with another symbol. So now that we've seen this example, in the next video I will show you how to work with symbol tool.